What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Notonik 2 by my guy Arsony and Digital Pro Sounds. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. With no further delay, let's get right into this plugin, baby.
Some, hit the key.
All right, guys, so Notonik 2 is a little different than the first version of Notonik. If you're not aware, Notonik was a pretty solid plugin that was basically focusing on chords. So when you play one note, it'll play chords for you, and the sounds were pretty solid. Well, in Notonik 2, they actually have playable sounds now, so everything's not just chords. You have just single notes that you can hit, and it also has subs. If you follow the channel, maybe a couple months ago, they dropped a free plugin called Subs, but that was kind of just a teaser for this plugin. The intro price of this is currently $30. When you open this bad boy up, it's going to look like this. Very fire looking GUI in my personal opinion. You only get a few controls with this, but you're gonna get control over your volume. You get cutoff right here, so you're gonna get low pass, high pass. You're gonna get LFO rate, LFO def, your ADSR, you get reverb, distortion, chorus, delay, and glide over here. Get a pretty cool looking menu changing icon right here, whatever you wanna call it. I made a couple little sample beats for this video just so you guys can get a real feel for this thing. The first sample beat that I made, this would be something that I would really only use for like a talk over, a voiceover or something like that. When I was making it, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this, and I am gonna use this in some content. There is really no bass in here, but on this, I used 3 different instances of Notonik. I got a kick, I got a snare, and I got a hi-hat in there as well. There's no third-party effects on any of this. It's not mixed down as always, but let's go. All right, guys, so that's one of the sample beats that I cooked up for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop back into Notonik 2 and check this thing out. So as we look here, this thing has 312 different presets. They threw the OG chord progressions in here, as you guys can see, which is pretty solid. But what they did, this one, with this version, is they also went back and they made those chord progressions playable, single notes for you. Because with the previous version, it was like they had the chords, but everything was just transposed down. But now you can make all your own chords, and which is pretty solid because a lot of these sounds are nice. So this is what one of the basic chord progressions sounds like. This is just me pushing down one note. Now it's pretty solid because a lot of these sounds are evolving, which makes this thing really nice. Let's go ahead and go through some of these presets. I'm not gonna go through all the OG stuff because I've done a full review on the first Notonik, but I'm gonna go through some of these playables and stuff because it just gives it a different sound. Obviously, when you can pick any kind of chord that you want to come in here, you have to make the chord, but any chord that you want. So here is one of the chords at random, or one of the sounds at random by itself with no chord. Now, if I make it a chord, and if you listen, it's got all that going on with it too, which is pretty solid. I can't lie. Let's go ahead and go to another sound. So what's nice about this, I cannot lie, is that they also have these textures down here, and a lot of these textures are solid as well. So you know, I use this one in I think this beat right here. And you hear how long that just went right there, which is pretty solid. It gives you a really good background, you know, texture to add in there. Here's another one for you. Pretty solid that you can make an electric toothbrush an instrument. And we got some more. I'm not gonna hold you though. If my microwave sounded like that, I might check it out. It sounds like it's gonna explode, but it's, you know, another good sound that you can add as some background ambience. Pretty solid there. And again, there's just a whole bunch of these. For me, that's a really good, you know, record vinyl sound right there. Just some good sounds in here. We'll go ahead and go through some more of the presets. So let's go ahead and go through just a few more of, actually, let's go down to these pads real quick, because a lot of these pads are just solid too. And I'm gonna hold them down for a while so you can hear them go. Super solid pad. That's a chord, and this is a single note. Just very solid to me. We'll go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Tell me you cannot use those into some productions. Sorry, my play style is kind of jacked up because I don't have a small keyboard that'll fit in here, a MIDI keyboard, so I got to use this one. So, you know what I'm saying? Be patient with me. You know what I'm saying? Just some good sounding pads. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna play my next sample beat. I wanna show you guys something pretty cool. If you guys have been rocking with the channel for a while, or you guys notice any of the things I'm talking about, I'm still having a power issue. So it's basically shooting up the CPU of everything that I do. So basically I can only get 1 or 2 instances of some sounds open, and it's not the plugins, it's just that I don't have the proper power going to the computer, just something plugged into the USB-C slot. So I say all that to let you know that look at this power up here. When I go to the next track, I guess, and you'll see that this is very low in CPU usage. I also want to show you guys this too, which is pretty cool. As I go to the next track, watch how fast this loads up. Boom, just like that, it's loaded up. So you can tell it's not very CPU intensive. When I play this beat right here, I want you guys to pay attention to this meter over here too as well. And you'll see that this is not CPU intensive at all. One of the probably least CPU intensive plugins that I have. This beat's not all the way mixed down as well. I did use Notonik 4 times, and I use subs as well. And all these subs are in Notonik too as well. Again, it's not all the way mixed down, but let's go. All right, guys, that's the second sample little beat that I cooked up for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop right back into Notonik 2 and check out some more of the presets. So this is one of the presets that I use. It's called Ghosting. It's a playable chord, and I thought that this was super solid. It just sounds like this. Just a solid chord. The chord sounds like this. So, you know what I'm saying? Not a bad sounding chord. Let's go ahead and listen to some more presets here. So let's go ahead and hop into some of these keys and let's see what some of these sound like. I'm just gonna pick some at random. This was pretty solid for me. Next one. That sounds kind of solid. Definitely mess with that one. That's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and continue to check out some more of the sounds here for you. All the basses are in Notonik subs. I've done a full review on those, so you guys can actually check that out on the channel. You can grab that too. It is free. You know what I'm saying? It's out there for you though. So they've also got some bells too here as well. So let's go ahead and check out some of these bells. Just some solid sounds. We'll go ahead and go to another kind of preset. We'll go to some of these plucks. Let's see, we'll put it on a pattern and see what they sound like. Yo, that sounds solid. I'm gonna need to make that a beat. That sounded hard. Next one. Just solid. And then they've got some good brasses here too as well. And they've got some synth sounds down here, but like with the brass sounds, I use one of the brass sounds in the beat actually. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one up so we can check that out. Just a solid horn right there. So just solid. You got reverb, distortion, chorus, delay, all that good stuff down here. The delay does sound better on bells. You guys heard it earlier when I played it. Just these are long notes with this horn. So here are some more horns. That's kind of solid. If I hold down a note. That's pretty nice. That was just me holding down a note. One, you know what I'm saying? One sound. But you're getting all that extra artifacts and all the other stuff in there. It's pretty solid. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and check out just a couple more horns. So we'll go ahead and go to 1986, see what it sounds like. Interesting. Interesting. 2,000 leagues. Let's go. And we'll check out one more preset. Let's see. We'll go to the last one. The whoa. Yo, that's solid, because again, I'm just gonna push down one note for you. That's super solid, man. So, all right, guys. So, what's my final thoughts on Notonik 2? Honestly, I think it is a solid plugin, especially for just $30. You get 312 different presets. If you follow the channel for a while, you guys know that I used to use Notonik all the time in live streams. I actually collaborated with one of the creators of Notonik, Arseny, and we made a sample pack together, and I made a super solid sample